welcome to Live at 5 on Wednesday, November the 2nd. You've shrunk. And Noah Robbins is here, everybody.
Master Harold and the Boys. He's doing that. That's a great play.
Great play. And you will know him obviously also from Grease Live and from his fantastic
Eugene.
Twitter. His fantastic Twitter, which we will get to. We've been busy today news-wise, Paul Ontoric.
I'm very busy.
I'm a little bit exhausted. There's been so much news.
So the weirdest news story for me is it's not usual that you hear a star's coming to do a show, but they don't tell you who they're playing.
Yeah, and it could be any of three characters, really.
Yeah, Mel B. Exactly. So Mel B is doing Chicago, and everybody said she rocks your Velma, and I said, well, couldn't she be Mama Morton? Or Go to Hell Kitty, or Amos Hart. Yeah. I don't know, whatever. It's Mel B.
Anyway,
Spice Girl. Were you a big?
Of course, I was a huge Spice Girls fan.
I figured with
your
accent.
I called up the press agent because I thought it was an error that they hadn't put the name of the character.
Look, so it was a very official press release.
Yes, it was a very official press release.
It's happening. These are the dates. She's going to be great. We don't know who she's playing.
And they said that's to be announced soon. And obviously someone else had called him up about it because he knew what I was calling about immediately.
Maybe they're trying her out in all the roles. Like right now, she's going through all the roles.
Also, she made her Broadway debut in Rent.
Yes, I remember. So, I believe she won the Broadway.com Audience Choice Award. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure.
That should be in the Oscars.
December 28th she starts, is that right?
Yes, through January the 19th, which is always a tough period.
Yeah. It's 3 weeks?
Yeah. And maybe
it's 8 weeks.
It's 8 weeks.
February.
Oh, okay.
February, did you?
I have it written down wrong. Anyway, she's coming.
Did I write it down wrong?
And she's figuring out which role she wants to play.
Yeah. We'll keep you posted.
Legal news.
Legal news.
Natasha Pierre in The Great Comet of 1812 no longer has an issue.
No.
There was that whole billing issue with Ars Nova where the show started in a room about as big as the room we're in right now, and now it's in this huge Broadway theater. I guess they will be properly billed.
Properly billed. That's what 5 columns from Michael Regal will probably do to you.
So there's that. So there's a new version of Candide.
Candide, right? Yes. Well, we knew that it was happening, that Hal Prince
Jazz at Lincoln Center.
We'll be doing it at Jazz at Lincoln Center beginning of the year, but now we've got casting.
Right. So J. Armstrong Johnson, who's a big co-star of today's Show People episode, we'll get to that in a minute, is Candide.
Yes.
He's Candide. Linda Lavin is the old lady, which is a great role. Andrew Martin played that. Greg Edelman, Chip Zien, Brooke Szymanskis, January 6th to the 12th.
Yeah.
This might be a thing.
Might be a thing.
Might be a thing.
Can I just say that David made the funniest comment on Facebook?
Yeah, sure.
He said Mel B will be a swing. Perfect.
She's deciding
going into
she
Chicago
wants
to be a swing.
Out magazine every year honors great out actors and stars and the Out 100. And the new one just came out. And Javier Munoz is on the cover.
Yes.
He's the breakout of the year.
Breakout of the year.
Other theater people, Michael Arden, Taylor Mack, B.D. Wong, Conrad Recamora, Ivo Van Hove.
Eva Van Hove.
Sorry. Nico Tortorella, he's the guy from Younger who's always shirtless, and Titus Burgess. Yeah. So these are all theater people.
Absolutely.
Speaking of shirtless people, Christmas Eve from Avenue Q, a.k.a. Anna Harada, every year does a benefit. Yeah. And it's Christmas Eve's Holiday Hunk Fest for Broadway Cares Equity Fights Days. She's doing it again this year, December 12th.
Yeah, not
It's going to be her and a lot of hot Broadway guys.
Yeah.
That's her thing.
Yeah.
After Orlando, what is this? This is like a series of plays?
It is a series of plays.
Being done in different places, all about gun violence and the Orlando tragedy.
The details are all in odds and ends today.
Yeah, so there's a link on our story to find it. No Man's Land, Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart did that here.
Yeah.
Then they did it in the West End.
Now they're doing it in the West End right now, and their last performance will be broadcast live by National Theatre Live.
Oh, that's cool. It's the last performance.
Very
that's fun.
Cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm into that. There's a one-on-one, new one-on-one up with Ryan Lee Gilbert and Garen Scribner. Sorry.
American in Paris.
I'm getting nods. I'm saying it right. He's doing the American in Paris tour right now.
Yeah.
And there's a great interview
with them. And he did it on Broadway. So,
tickets. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Tickets are on sale for Groundhog Day. Big musical for next year.
Big musical.
Andy Carl. We don't know who his co-stars are yet,
no,
but Andy Carl's in it. I did not a one-on-one. It is a one-on-one. That's just a journalism term. Yes. I did show people with Todrick Hall, who opened last night in Kinky Boots, or started in Kinky Boots. I had a great time getting to know him. He's a very impressive young man. But he reveals something about J. Armstrong Johnson, which J. Armstrong, they're part of each other's history. Yes. A very important part, so just watch it and picture that. There's a great Day in the Life video with Courtney Reed. You know, we do these Day in the Life.
That was fabulous.
Well, Alex, so Matt Murphy does the photos, and Alex Goico, one of our great video director, shooter, editor, geniuses, did such an amazing job animating it, and Caitlin McNaney helped him, and Lindsay Sullivan did the audio. Anyway, it's a great team effort, and so that's a really cool video. And happy opening, Kristen Chenoweth's back on Broadway.
Kristen Chenoweth back on Broadway beginning tonight.
Wow, welcome back, KC.
Welcome back, KC.
All right,
you off. Noah Robbins, everybody, is in the house.
Hey.
Master Harold and the boys.
Yes.
Do you need to go a bit further up?
I don't. I'm naturally short. Maybe they should give.
Anyway,
they should know how short I am. They should see it for themselves.
Okay, as long as we're in shot, then that's all good.
Yeah.
So you're off Broadway right now. Now I just want to blow. We have an expression in Britain called "blow our own trumpet." So do you have that here?
Toot our own horn, right?
Whatever. Yeah. We did a Broadway.com Fresh Face on you in 2009 because we knew you were one to watch.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be off Broadway right now? Because this is an incredible piece.
Yes, it feels incredible. That is the right adjective to use. It's a play. Well, basically, I'm playing a young Athol Fugard, who is the playwright, and he's also the director. So he's in the room, and I'm playing him, and he's judging my portrayal of him. So it's intimidating on a variety of levels.
Variety levels. So it ran on Broadway in 1982, that's right.
Yes.
But it's set in South Africa in 1950.
1950,
So talk to me a bit about the world of the play.
Right.
This is a fascinating subject matter,
so
isn't it?
it's extraordinary. It takes place right at the beginning of apartheid in South Africa, which was this period of horrendous racial segregation and discrimination and mistreatment of the Black South Africans, and I play a young white boy who has a very close relationship with two Black employees of my parents, and specifically one of those two men. I have a very close sort of surrogate father-son type relationship with him, and over the course of the play, we see them enjoying each other's presence and having a lot of fun, and then over the course of the play we see sort of the tension and the fractures in their relationship due to the racial environment that they live in. So it's a play that will make you feel very good for like the first 3 quarters, and then it will destroy your day. But in the best possible way.
But in the best possible way. And you're in preview right now, aren't you?
Last week of preview, about to start.
So you're getting you're destroying audiences.
Yeah, we are
into that.
Into that, yes, we are. I mean, it will leave you just sort of floored, I think, and it has nothing to do with us. We're terrible, but the play is so good.
I very much doubt that.
Well,
I very much doubt that. And I mean, sublime to the ridiculous for you, because this is obviously incredibly important, serious subject matter, and you were on the West Coast at the end of the year.
Yeah.
In Grease Live.
In Grease Live. Different story.
So the questions are coming through already. So talk us all through that experience. How did you land the gig of Eugene?
So
what went on?
Right. I landed the gig because of, and I'm going to give him a shout out, because of Tommy Kail.
We love Tommy Kail here at Broadway.com, yeah.
He's the best. And I was friends with him from before, and I got an audition like the day before, and I went in, and I really had no time to really have a sense of the character, so I sort of approximated what I thought that Eugene was, and he basically told me to do something else, and I tried my best to do that, and then a couple months later, I found out I got the part, and I went in about December of last year to LA, and I rehearsed for about a month and a half, and then we did it, and it was easily the craziest, most thoroughly enjoyable experience I've had.
I mean, it looked like you were all having fun.
Yeah, it was insane.
Was it as rainy as it all?
Yes, I mean, I could go on for hours about the things that went wrong at the last second that we adapted.
Give us a bit, because this is what we love at Live at Fivers. We love a mishap that somehow we get through because the show must go on. It's one of our favourites here at Live at Five.
It's the best. So the show, if you watched it,
we all watched it. Don't worry, we all know what you're talking about.
Good. So a lot of it has to do with being outside, especially the very beginning. We're walking outside. The camera is taking us through the set, and we're running outside to the next location. And it's in LA, where it hardly rains ever in LA. And the one day that we shot, it rained torrentially, like all day. The one day of the whole time I was there, basically, that it rained that day. So we're rehearsing, and it's pouring rain, We don't know exactly what's going on, but it stops raining about like 2 hours before the show, or hour and a half, and it's just horribly windy. So the rain has stopped, but now it's so windy that one of the set pieces that was designed to protect us from the rain is now in danger of falling over if the wind picks up too much. So we can't like legally or safely stand under that set piece that we have to stand under if the wind is too high. So we have to restage the opening just in case the wind is too high. So like an hour before the show, Tommy gathers us and we're like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. And Tommy never like loses his cool because he's the best. He's the best.
I mean, that is amazing.
It's extraordinary. So he goes, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just end the number, which is the opening number, the big, amazing opening number. We're gonna end it at a different location that's not under the tent. It's near the tent, but it's away from it. And then we're just gonna keep going. It'll just be like they figured it out. We'll be able to work it in. And so they say, and so someone asks, so which of the versions are we doing? Like the one that we've been practicing for 2 months, or the one that we're just now talking about an hour before the show? And he's like, well, 10 minutes before the show we'll know which version, because we won't know if the weather allows for it until like very close. So so about 10 minutes before the show, the stage manager comes running down and he says, Plan A, we're going with Plan A, the one we've been practicing. It's all fine. The wind is fine. And so like
I'm getting stressed listening to this story. So I'm sort of sweating.
I know, it's extraordinary. But no one is freaking out. Like everyone's just like, this is what we, but also like thrilling because this is what we wanted.
Yeah.
Like we wanted a live TV show. This is as live as it gets.
Yeah.
So, and then 2 minutes before the show, someone goes, okay, it's starting to rain. It's raining again. We're still doing Plan A, but it is raining. So we just adapted to it, and we had umbrellas, which we've been practicing for a couple weeks, and we just did it. It was fun.
It was incredible.
Thank you.
We have to ask, this is Broadway.com, and we have a few Erin Tveit fans around, everyone.
Yeah.
What was it like working with Erin Tveit?
He's the worst. He's
dreadful.
just like ugly and mean and so untalented. No, he's the best. He's everything you want him to be. Yeah.
Now, we need to talk about this. Lin-Manuel Miranda, I think this is correct, called you a national Twitter treasure.
Yeah, that was nice. That got me through some tough months.
That is high praise indeed.
Yeah.
I mean, is it just a medium that you love?
It's a medium that that is sort of deeply unhealthy for my personality type because I naturally come up with stupid things to say, and Twitter is like this friend who's like, don't forget that. You need to tell the world that stupid thing you just said. So it's something I'm addicted to, and it's something that I love and hate in equal measure, if that makes sense.
Well, we should all be following you. First of all, I loved it immediately looking at your Twitter because you were correcting people's grammar, basically. You were saying you were a fan of grammar.
Oh,
and
good.
People making grammatical errors drives me nuts.
Yes.
But this I thought was pretty good at the moment for what's going on right now. One of your tweets. I don't generally like to get political on Twitter, but I think season 2 of The West Wing is my favourite.
Yeah.
See, this is the sort of stuff we need on Twitter, especially at the moment when all this craziness is going on.
No, West Wing has like gotten me through this craziness.
Right, so Alec wants to know, do you like doing plays or musicals more?
I like doing plays more. I'm actually not like particularly musically experienced. Grease Live was like the one professional musical I've done so far.
Because you were doing The Producers in high school, is that right? When you got the big role on Broadway,
yes. So I'm much more comfortable doing plays, but I would love to get more comfortable doing musicals. Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to your TV here. Peyton wants to know, what was it like working on Younger?
It was fun. It was very fun. Yeah. I play a real a-hole. I was gonna curse, but I don't want to. I play a real this unlikable millennial kid, which was really fun to do because we would be filming and we would, in the middle of the scene, they'd say cut, and someone would say, "Wow, you're really a asshole." Like I was getting a rise out of the actors from being so unlikable. So which really was really fun.
You enjoyed it. You were on Masters of Sex as well,
yes,
weren't you?
Yeah, had a sex scene.
Ah,
don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
Everyone watch it.
Everyone watch it. Yeah.
Absolutely, all watch Masters of Sex.
It's a great show.
What dream roles do you have? Because you've now got this great career going on TV and a great career, obviously, on stage.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you'd really love to do?
Yeah, of course. I think more than like a dream role, I have certain kinds of characters that I would love to play. I would love to play I think I'm drawn to really, twisted psychologically unhealthy
They're
people.
fun to play.
Yeah, so I would love to do more of that, and I get to do that in this play, which is very fun. So if you want to see me be a mess of a person, come see this.
Brooke wants to know, are you going to see Jordan Fisher in Hamilton when you get a chance?
Oh my God! Yes, absolutely. I will try. I will
Got to
try
get
to.
tickets.
He's the best.
I'll
hit up Tommy.
hit up Tommy Kail there.
But that's a check you don't want to cash too often, or else it'll eventually bounce.
Now, David asks, I think, an interesting question. I think I do like bringing it back to the play when we're winding up the interview.
Yeah.
How do you feel Master Harold speaks to today's racial tensions? Because I think that's a big question.
That's a great question.
But a very important one, I think.
Yeah,
at the
I
moment.
think that this play is such a mirror to what's happening now, and the fact that it takes place in another country and the fact that it takes place in another time sort of allows the audience to appreciate the universality of what is happening on stage and how it relates to them. So I think in a weird way, the fact that it's distinct from maybe what the audience literally experiences on a day-to-day basis helps to land the message even more. And I think it's an extraordinarily timely play, and I hope people are impacted by it.
No, Robbins, you're incredible.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming
for
in.
having
Come
me.
back anytime.
I
Everybody
would
go
love
see
to.
Master Harold and the Boys, which
Yeah.
is running at the Pershing Square Signature Centre through November 27th.
Yes,
So
and we
get
got extended
moving.
a week so
Oh, you
far.
did? Sorry.
Yeah, so December 5th.
Oh,
or
okay,
so.
then
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Live at Fivers. We will see you tomorrow. Good night.